Hello guys, namaste and welcome to our YouTube channel. We are teaching you basic level of German language, that is A1 level of German language, and today it's chapter 29. And we can see in this chapter we'll describe about family in German. Familie beschreiben and Lektion 29. So let's go further. So this is the learning objective for this chapter. Understand and learn family vocabulary in German. Describe family members in German. After this chapter is over, you should be able to write and speak simple sentences about the family in German language. So this is the first slide for today. We're going to start with the most important member of the family, father and mother. So how to describe father? I've already told you while speaking German language or while learning German language, the nouns are always read with articles. Here the article is der for father. Der Vater, der Vater. So there is the article for father, we call Vater in German. So article is there. For father, we call it Vater. Possessive article is mein, mein. If we have to say this is my father, then this German translation is das ist mein Vater. Das ist mein Vater. So, for our beloved mothers, so mother is feminine. So for mother, we call Mutter, but the article is die Mutter. Article is die. Vocabulary for mother is Mutter. Possessive article is meine because of the article die. So English translation is mother, yeah, as you all know that. So if I have to say, if anyone has to say this is my mother, then you call it das ist meine Mutter. Das ist meine Mutter. This is my mother. So next one is the Eltern. If mother and father are put together, we call them parents. But in German, we call them as Eltern. Article is die Eltern. Possessive articles is meine, meine. English translation is parents. In sentence, if I have to say they are my parents and they are very, very nice person, so I would like to say in this way. Sie sind meine Eltern. Sie sind sehr nett. Sehr means very, nett means nice. So next in the line is Bruder. So article for Bruder is der Bruder. And the positive article is mein. Not with E, but mein. This is my brother. Das ist mein Bruder. Das ist mein Bruder. So next one is Schwester. The sister is called Schwester in German, and the article before the Schwester is die Schwester. Possessive article is meine. So if I have to say this is my sister, I would say das ist meine Schwester. Das ist meine Schwester. If brother and sister are put together, they are called siblings. For siblings, the article is die because it's plural. Siblings are called Geschwister and the article is die Geschwister. Die Geschwister. So if I have to say they are my siblings, they are very clever and nice, I would say like this. Sie sind meine Geschwister. Sie sind klug und nett. Klug means clever. Nett means nice. Next one is grandfather. For grandfather, we call Großvater. The article is der Großvater because he is masculine. For grandfather, we also call him as Opa. Article is der Großvater or der Opa. Possessive article is mein. So if I have to say he is my grandfather, then I would say er ist mein Opa or er ist mein Großvater. Er means he. So for Großmutter, article is die Großmutter and the possessive article is meine. So if I have to say she is my grandmother, I would say sie ist meine Oma or sie ist meine Großmutter. So next in the line is grandparents. They are plurals, so article we use is die Die Großeltern. Die Großeltern. By the virtue of this, the possessive article is meine. So the English translation would be grandparents. And if I have to use them in a sentence, if I have to use this in a sentence, they are my grandparents. What would I say? Die stands for they. Sie sind meine Großeltern. Sie sind meine Großeltern. So the next one is to teach you. We have prepared a small talk between two friends. They are called Emma and Johannes. In English, you can call this Johannes, but in German, they had the sound of Y. So Emma and Johannes. Johannes. So let's start a small talk. Emma says, "Hello, Johannes." Johannes says, "Hello, Emma. We get as dear. How are you?" Emma says, "Good. Thank you." And you? So Emma says, "Good. Danke. Und du?" Johannes replies, "Auch gut. Hast du Geschwister?" So Johannes says, "I am also good. Do you have siblings?" To that Emma replies, "Ja, ich habe zwei Schwestern und du?" So Emma says basically, "Yeah, I have two sisters." And you, Johannes? Johannes says, "Ich habe einen Bruder, heißt Paul." So Johannes says, "I have one brother and his name is Paul." So let's get further this small talk. Emma says, "Wie alt deine Bruder?" So Emma says, "Wie alt ist deine Bruder?" Johannes replies, ist 16 Jahre alt." So Emma basically says, "How old is your brother?" So Johannes replies, "My brother is 16 years old." He is 16 years old. Emma tries to describe the age of her sisters. So Emma says, "Meine Schwestern sind 10 und 14." So Emma says, "My sisters are 10 years and 14 years of age." So Johanna says, "Was machen deine Eltern?" Johannes asks, "What do your parents do?" Or what is the occupation of your parents? You can put in different ways. So Emma replies, "Mein Vater ist Arzt und meine Mutter ist Lehrerin." So Emma says, "My father is doctor und meine mother is a teacher." And Johannes replies, "Interessant. Mein Vater arbeitet im Büro und meine Mutter ist Hausfrau." So Johannes says, "Interessant" is quite similar to interesting in English. So it is interesting. My father works in office and my mother is a housewife. So guys, let's cut this conversation and say goodbye to each other. So by now, I think you have learned how to use the vocabulary of family in making small sentences or while making small talks. So Emma says, "Hast du auch Großeltern?" Emma says, "Do you have also grandparents?" To which Johannes replies, "Ja, meine Oma wohnt bei uns." So Johannes said, "Yes, I do have my grandparents. Our grandmother lives with us." Emma replied, "Schön, ich besuche meine Großeltern am Wochenende." So it seems that Emma says that is beautiful. Beautiful, soon means beautiful. I also visit my grandparents on weekends. So you can say the grandparents of Emma doesn't live together with them. So this is the conclusion I could draw. So guys, I think if I have to give you a homework, please do this. Review and understand your family vocabulary, make it strong. Try to make mini conversation with your friends and or family members. And write 5 sentences about your family in the comment section below. So guys, that's all for today. Do subscribe to our channel, do like our videos, do share our videos. See you in the next video, that is Lektion 30 or Lesson 30. Till then, stay healthy, happy, take care, and bye-bye.